This right here is what you got to watch out for. A pretty good sized log right there. And I tell you what, if that thing's under the surface, it's going to do some damage. That's a big one right there. Hey everybody, it's Dalton. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and this is going to be my first official fishing report. I've never done this before, so hopefully the report I give you will be helpful. It's not a really good report. I wrote some things down to kind of highlight for you guys. The water is staying right around 41% right now, and I did some reading. This lake during that week or so of rain came up over 25 feet. Well, and that's why it's so dirty and there's so much stuff, floating all over the place. I fished a number of areas today. Didn't get down to Las Tablas. I was going to go down there. I only fished for about 2.5 hours today because I am going to go home, barbecue, and get ready for the game. But the other day I didn't get any bites, and today I did get one bite, or actually I got 3 bites, and I got 1 fish. And it was earlier this morning, there was some wind and a little fog cover, and I got it on a chatterbait. I had like 3 bites on this chatterbait today, and I really like throwing a chatterbait. So in the morning time out here, if you got some wind, I would definitely look for areas where maybe you have some points where deep water comes up to shallow really fast, and that's how I got that one this morning. I'm gonna do a little video on that later on for you this week. So I only got 3 bites. That's 3 bites more than I got the other day because I didn't get any bites the other day. I was talking to a guy. He pulled in about the same time as me. He's one of the local guys here. He fishes a lot of tournaments out here, and he's been fishing out here. He's talked to his buddies. It's all about the same. Come out here, maybe catch 1 fish, 2 fish, maybe none. Only get a handful of bites, maybe no bites. You're always trying to find that school. Maybe you can find some active ones feeding. I haven't found any, at least up to this point, and it's been a tough week or 2 out here. It's supposed to be some rain coming out Thursday. I was looking at the Weather Channel before I left this morning. Unless it changes, it's going to rain Thursday through Sunday, and I may come out here sometime during that time period and give it a try. There is going to be a couple of tournaments this weekend. I think they're both on Saturday. I checked with them up front. Water temperatures out here are holding right around 51 to 52 degrees, and I'm going to call this kind of a pre-spawn time. The thing about the spotted bass that really surprised me when I first started fishing for them is they start spawning at like 55 degrees. If you can get a little bit of warm weather like today, just get a little string of it, water temperature gets around that 55, 56 degrees, you're going to start catching some spawners, and sometimes they'll spawn out to 20, 25 feet. I've learned a lot about spotted bass because of this lake. Up to this lake, I didn't even know there was a spotted bass, and their spawning habits are quite different. They can spawn from, a foot of water, which would be your normal, largemouth type thing, or they can go out in 20, 25 feet, and I've heard guys tell me they've caught them deeper than that spawning. So we're kind of in that pre-spawn. Water's dirty, but there is visibility. If you come to the dam end, you got a little more visibility. If you get out on the main lake, you're looking, depending on where you are, 1 to 2 feet. I always remember the bass see 5 times greater than we do in the water, so if I see my lure, a foot down, they're going to see it 5 feet. So you can still get a lure to them. I think it's really good, a little bit better when the wind kicks up. That's when I got my bites on that chatterbait. As soon as the wind went away and the sun came up and it became, really calm, no more bites at that point. I did try to see if I could, get some crappie. I tied on a little crappie jig. Didn't get any crappie bite. And then kind of surprised. I really thought they would, they would hit this black and blue jig. And I got a black and blue jig here, a little ball head jig with a green pumpkin trailer. And I really like the look of this jig, but they didn't like it as much as I do. And so I didn't get any jig bite today. So 3 bites on the chatterbait. It's pretty slow out here. I've talked to several guys. I'm getting the same thing from everybody. It's just slow. When it's slow, I just keep going because eventually it's going to pick up. I'm going to start maybe getting a little pattern here and there to help me get some more bites. I pretty much fished kind of from the resort area all the way up to Dip Creek. I went into Dip Creek a little bit, but not that much. Didn't get any bites over there. My bites came when I first launched. There's an area here where you go to the left, you'll see a bunch of rocks. There was a little point there where I caught that first bass, and then as I was moving on down, I got a couple other bites. I'd throw it up shallow and just kind of move it real fast, and got 3 bites out of it. I can go home and watch the Super Bowl, at least knowing today I caught a fish. It was about a pound, pound and a half, and but it's nice out here. Weather's real nice right now. Sitting over here toward the dam end and 52 degrees of water. So that's all I have for you on this report. Sorry it's not one of those stellar, everything is great, catching 40 fish reports, but it is a report. I didn't fish down on some of the other areas of the lake like Las Tablas or maybe down toward the Narrows, so I don't know what's going on down there, but I can tell you what's going on in the areas that I'm fishing. Well, thanks for tuning in. Like I say, I've never done this before, so if there's something that I can share in my fishing reports here, please let me know. Please send me a comment. Let me know if I can do that. I definitely will. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I will talk to you next time.